What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Italian Stallion, here with Two Pair Tate, Rebels with a Cause. Two Pair, it is that time of year, brother. You know, we were here a couple months ago for the spring game. It's been a long summer. But today, the West Rebels hosted the Jefferson County Patriots in a scrimmage that started at right after 6 o'clock. But talk about some of the highlights that came right out. Defense went on the field first. What did you see from that defense led by JP Peace?
I like the fact of the speed in that 3-4 defense with JP. They just shown a lot of speed and tenacity and pursuit to the ball. And you can hear the fans still talking right here.
Absolutely.
I love the fact that, we're able to come to Bill Wilson Field. And shout out to Jim. Jim, who's been getting footage of the entire scrimmage, and he's doing yeoman's work right now, getting some of this stuff.
3 years now he's been doing this.
Yes, big shout out to Jim, who's a big contributor of the show. Also, big shout out to 5-Star Preps.
He left, but he got what he needed because, this scrimmage has been over for a while. Jefferson County has scored here at the end a little bit. They're getting some work against some different teams. The referees have even left.
The referees decided once it got to about 42-0 that they were going to make the decision of leaving. And then a lot of the events that are going around the city with Lonsdale's homecoming, a lot of Lonsdale people showed up to support a lot of these young kids right here, and that's a testament to the city. And
it looks like helmet came off.
Oh, that might be a big play right there.
We're here. Wow. All right, yeah, but
they're still going.
They're still going,
and it's been decided.
Yeah,
it's been decided like maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
It was decided pretty quickly. First off, Jefferson County had the ball first, and West's defense. You have JP Peace, the UT commit, Sam Lavelle, Davis Neely. But I
was extremely pleased at the way Davis Neely played, and also Dale in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Dale in the middle, Elijah Dickey.
Yeah, Ernst as well, rotating in 76. Yes,
that defensive line has really shown me a lot, and they showed me a lot during this getting out to the fall football season. And next week they open up against Catholic.
Yeah, Abel Lancelot and the DBs really.
They didn't get beat much.
No.
And Messiah Wren making some plays on the ball and at the defensive back position as well.
They rotated a lot of players too. And then on the offensive side of the ball, we talked about how impressive Raheem Lee was in the spring against Science Hill. He did not disappoint and continued it. In fact, all the running backs ate tonight. Starting with that big offensive line up front, they were moving Jeffco off the ball. Harrison commanded the offense at quarterback. The running back right away, it was a methodical 70-yard drive right off the bat with a mixture of some runs and pass, rotating in Messiah Wren and, of course, Raheem Lee. The drive finished with a Raheem Lee touchdown. Put the Rebels up with an Addison Klein extra point, 7-0. They were doing the kicking game. That was something that was missed in the spring.
Yeah, you didn't see a lot of kicking game in the spring.
You didn't see any of it, but this time we're getting closer to the real live action. We are 3 weeks away from the Bearden game, Saturday night, back right here behind us. Then, obviously, Jeffco got the ball back, went 3 and out. The defense did what they needed to do to get them off the field. We're consistently putting pressure on the number 18 quarterback for Jeffco, the number 3 running back, the running back who was number 3 for the Patriots. He couldn't really get going. The angles and the wrapping up and the speed of the defense showed tonight. West's offense got back on the field, and even though this wasn't a actual live series, it was still basically, it was West with the ball, and truth be told, Raheem Lee takes the handoff, goes 70 yards. It doesn't officially count as a touchdown, but for goodness sakes, it was big time. It was a big time thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
So there was that as well. Then when they actually did go live in the series, they went 70 yards, another methodical drive commanded by Harrison at quarterback, offensive line doing their thing. And it finished with, this time, a Messiah Wren touchdown. Addison Klein with the extra point made it 14-0 Rebels. And the Rebels wouldn't stop there. Unofficially, it was 20-0 at that point, 14-0 if you're keeping score. Defense did their thing. At that point, they started rotating in the second team, who really showed there wasn't much drop off from the first team to the second team.
No, there wasn't a lot of drop off, and you just saw the way their attention to detail with the coaching changes. I really think Coach Chandler has really gotten a lot out of these guys, and you can tell they've been working out, and you can tell the training and the progression as we're still looking at the game behind us. It's still going on, and I feel like they're getting in a lot of these reps. And we want to thank everybody that was on the 332 Studios page. Go to 332 Studios page to watch the scrimmage in the entirety on 332 Studios, Big Fact Sports. And we really thank everybody that was on the Facebook Live, on the YouTube Live, and really want to thank Jim for his coverage as well. Doing his thing on the film, and like this has been a really awesome event, and they looked really good tonight. Like Jefferson County just they never really got going until now. It's kind of decided now.
It's kind of decided now. And realistically, I mean, backup quarterback Kenan Dowd threw a touchdown unofficially to number 6, which was a beautiful play. I mean, he practically walked into the end zone. That was a touchdown. Yeah, then we'll talk about that in a second. The official touchdown, though, was by number 38, Goins. He did a fantastic job. Kenan Dowd handing it off to him. That made it officially 21-0, and then after that, it ended up being 28-0. And what set that up though was a big throw to number 4. The tight ends continued. I mean the tight ends, number 4, number 43, they were catching the ball. Everybody was doing a really good job catching the ball, in my opinion. And then obviously Josh Heupel's son got in there, number 19. He threw a beautiful touchdown to number 13. That made it 35-0 at that point. I want to give a shout out to number 26, who was running the ball, the 4th string running back. The offensive line opening up holes, receivers doing their thing down the field. It was just an all-around effort. Even got to see Dustin Colquitt's son puck the ball a couple times here at the end. Very good play. Very good play. Yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah, it's finally over. But realistically, when the refs finally finished it, it was unofficially 47-0 West, but it was 35-0 on the scoreboard. The refs took off. We continued to play, rotated some things in. Jeff County did score, but when it really mattered, West really stepped it up. And
we quit filming after about 70 minutes.
70 minutes, yeah.
About 70 minutes of coverage that you can catch on 332 Studios, Big Fact Sports. It just got really bad. And I also want to thank, I think Bridget Nicole is on here on the Facebook Live. We got people on the Facebook Live. We got three viewers on the Facebook Live, and we do have the live stream. If you want to go to StreamYard right now, where it's live on YouTube. Yep,
at Rebels with the Cause 1324. Hit like and subscribe that for us. That would definitely help us out. Also want to give a shout out to the coaching staff. They've really worked their butts off.
Coach Roberts in that secondary.
Yeah, Coach Roberts in the secondary. Jamie Holbrook, Coach Morgan Shaver, Coach Harb. Coach Chandler, Coach Ellerby, all the new coaches that have really contributed and stepped up as well. It looked like we hadn't lost a beat from what happened in the spring against Jeff County's rival Science Hill, up there. One more thing that's going to be...
It just looked like they had a quicker attention to detail.
Yes.
I felt like...
they were locked in.
Their awareness on if it's a play action, if it's a draw on defense, I really like that. Now, on offense, they were very methodical. The way they were at Jim,
take care.
Y'all give it up to my man Jim.
Absolutely. Give it up to Jim.
Give it up to Jim, man.
Absolutely.
Jim, awesome work
tonight. He'll be doing this all season.
Season with my man Jim. Shout out to Jim.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to also point out to pair just the discipline by our offense. Not many penalties that I saw.
Not a lot of holding.
Not a lot of holding.
Not a lot of false starts.
Not a lot of false starts. We got them to jump 5 times, which really set up more first downs. But it was just methodical the way West's offense moved the ball down the field. Now, Jeff County, 6A school.
Yep.
Next week, it's going to be some serious business. Catholic
We typically play these guys every year. Big shout out to Jessica Lee, the coach of the women's volleyball team. Big shout out to Jessica Lee, who came into the chat. She's on the Facebook Live.
Shout out to Paul Romero for allowing us to be in the press box and to do this. We love you, Paul. Thank you, best athletic director in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah.
So I also want to point out that Catholic will be here next Friday night.
We'll be here.
It should be
with bells on.
And realistically, it'll be a very good test. Obviously, they're in the Division II large classification. We are obviously in 5A in the private sector. Exactly. They compete against the Baylors and the McCallies and Montgomery Bell Academy and Brentwood Academy. But still, this is going to be a good test for West. Then after that, we've got the Jamboree the following week. And then, guys, it's go time. Saturday night, August 23rd, 7 o'clock here from Bill Wilson Field, the Burton Bulldogs. We owe them one. We owe them one from the triple overtime game last year.
What a classic game.
It was a classic game.
That last year. And it's funny that
two new coaches.
Yep.
New quarterbacks. Mississippi transferred. He's up in Kentucky. So,
and here's what I love. I love the fact that you've got 8th graders. Like, the prodigal son who's right here on the 10-yard line, Mahogany Jackson's son, Brian Tate Jr., who's my son. I'm claiming him.
Yeah.
She told me to claim him.
Yep.
And he's the prodigal son. He's son's son. So he's out here, and just the fact that you got. Do you want
to holler at Josh Heupel to come up here? By the way, here's the windows open too, Pair. I wonder if he'd come up here. So he's right there. He's right there in the black shirt with the white hat.
He is. I think he's with his family.
Yeah. He said he'd come on the show, but the boys look excited. They look really excited.
We'll get him on. We'll get Heupel on.
He said he'd be on. Josh Heupel.
I told Mahogany, he's gonna be my son at West, so I'm taking care of him, and he's getting the first NIL deal
with Rebels with a Cause. Even if it's Chick-fil-A Friday night.
Friday night.
Yeah, exactly.
But we said if he doesn't act correct, Mahogany, no Chick-fil-A, no nothing.
Chick-fil-A. You got to keep it going.
And big shout out to Mahogany's daughter, Bree, and Micaiah, who I think Micaiah pulled up. I don't know. But I want to say Bree is here, and she's going to be at Fulton High School, and she's going to be a phenomenal basketball player.
That's all we've got. I mean, we want to do a quick show, a quick rundown of it. We're going to know more next week. We're going to figure out more about this team. Obviously, I said it in the spring. I'm going to say it again. Nothing has changed my opinion. 5A still comes through Marble City and Sutherland Avenue. Yep. And realistically, most importantly, we didn't have any major injuries either.
No major injuries, not a lot of penalties. They just played well-disciplined, and they really got to business. And that's the thing that I want to see. How are they going to be on pursuit on defense? How are they going to stop the run game? Now, one thing on offense, I do like a lot of the variations that they go with the jet sweep action. They're doing a lot of fake jet sweeps and start that inside running game. And that's where West has been dominant in the running game. It's showing a little zone read, a little reaction, and Messiah ran.
And Raheem Lee, I mean, realistically, Messiah even caught one out of the backfield that was perfectly good. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm so proud of these guys for how locked in they are, and with everything, the distractions and all of it, and it showed out here that they really have a cause, and I really feel that they are. This is 3 out of 4, baby. I've been saying this since November of last year. 3 out of 4, and nothing has changed my mind about that. We have a very challenging schedule. You've got the rivalry with Bearden. You've got Maryville, Central, Alcoa, Halls, Powell at the end of the year, and the other region teams in there. And, of course, the defending champion, Sevier County, if you're lucky enough to get there. And the thing is I think we will be there. It's just about we got to take it week by week and just get better and better as past West teams have shown. But I think this West team is far more ahead of where the last two seasons teams have been. They're on par with, I almost feel like, the 22 team at point.
There were times where there were times where I would have kind of wanted to see more of an option read team with the ability of what Carter was able to do. Mm-hmm. I felt like that team should have been more option read, zone read, kind of what the Seth Marshall teams were, but
Yes.
that was a different style of offense.
Yeah,
His style is more of a shotgun base.
Yeah.
Get a lot of players in motion, get leverage. It's a little bit different with this team. And Harrison, look, so
I mean, he commanded it.
I don't think he threw any turnovers.
No
I don't think
interceptions. We didn't even have a fumble. We didn't.
There's nobody fumbled.
Nobody
Now,
fumbled. I mean,
when we started last season, with Tavion Ray fumbled on the first play of the game.
there were a couple fumbles. Yeah, Ray and Messiah were having some problems holding the ball.
But how locked in is Messiah Ray?
He's locked in. And
he even said he wanted to do a post-game interview, and I said you can come on up here if you wanted to, but I think they're all getting changed.
I think they're all inside and getting changed out of here. Other thing, too, the field house will be completed in a few weeks, and shout out to the Rebel Booster Club and everybody involved with that.
Shout out to Bo Sutton, man.
Shout out to Sutton. Shout out to all those parents that Mrs. Ernst, who her son had a great game today, both offensively and defensively. I mean, all these moms, they do so much for this program, the dads as well. Show up for the cleanup on the 16th. We're going to get the stadium beautiful. Yeah, Saturday, August the 16th, just a week before the Bearden game, to get the stadium looking beautiful and getting everything ready for another magical season under those Friday and Thursday night lights, and even Saturday night this year again as well. But
it will be a Saturday night game.
Bearden, 3 weeks away. I feel it, guys. I can feel it. It's so awesome. It really is.
Shout out to Alexis Garcia. Shout out to Mahogany. Mahogany, the mother of the prodigal son, Brian Tate Jr. My son. I got to claim him. My son.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up because I know you got a lot to do tonight. I got some stuff to do tonight. They probably want us out of here. But shout out to everybody, the coaches, the players, the Booster Club. We've got a long season ahead of us, and we can't wait to bring it to you guys. And remember, it's always about this W, right?
So what episode would this be?
This is 81.
This is 81.
81. And if
this is 81. This episode 81.
Yep. And if everything goes the way that I'd like it to, Pair, we could be doing episode 100 on our 2-year anniversary. The way it works. If we get through the playoffs, if we do our live shows,
it's all about consistency.
It's all about the consistency. And football is here, guys. We're locked in Wednesday night, 7:30. Definitely tune in. Hit that like and subscribe button.
She wants a shirt. We got to get Mahogany a shirt.
Well,
Mahogany, we got to get you a sexy shirt.
Yeah.
We got to get.
Yeah, these are the OGs.
These are like.
Yeah, these were made by Kim.
These are for guys that are losing weight. Shirts. We got to get you a sexy shirt.
These are with
we got to get you a
mods,
Mahogany. We got to get you a sexy one. So we got to get her. You know what I'm saying? A real nice one. For all the work that she does as a mom, as a parent. One of the best parents at West High School, Mahogany Jackson. Big shout out to her. Shout out to her. Shout out to
all of our former players too that are going to be playing college. And I will say this: shout out to Tinian Reed and her son. Vote for him for athlete right now.
Vote for a Mahogany son right now. Brian Tate Jr.
Yeah, so he's up there. So
vote for her son.
You can vote as many times as you want. It's free for one, but vote as many times as possible, especially if you make a $10 donation. So, absolutely.
Make that happen.
Yeah. But guys, that's all we've got. Thanks for tuning in for Rebels with a Cause. Pair, let them know one more time. If they missed it live, they can go back on your page and watch the highlights.
So if you want to go back to the highlights, go on 332 Studios. 332 Studios on YouTube. 332 Studios on YouTube. The video is uploaded as we speak. There's a couple of videos right now that are already up. We were going through technical difficulties on getting it horizontally or vertically on there. So go on 332 Studios, that page, and you can pull it up. Shout out to my man Shane McGee.
We miss you, brother. We wish you were here.
He had
obligations. Next Friday, I'm hoping he'll be here for the Catholic game. That's going to be it. Just to let you know, Shane, it was officially 35-0, but unofficially 47-0. They scored at the end when the refs were gone and the coaches were doing some different teams mixing in and out. But truth of the matter is that we dominated tonight, and the real test is going to be next week against the Catholic Fighting Irish here at Bill Wilson Field. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah. Oh, good. He got the Jeep running, so that's a win for Shane right there. So, yeah. Well, guys, you know how we end every show, baby. It's all about that W. 5A still runs through Marble City.
That's right.
We're going to show out here every week, coming out. And like I said, hit that
We're
like
almost
and
coming up
subscribe
on
button.
20 minutes, so we actually did pretty good.
We did pretty good.
Man.
We did
For
pretty
a
good.
post-game show.
And shout out to the concession stand being open. Jeff County needs to learn that next year.
Yes.
So, I mean,
I want to say this. If we're able to get the ball to Messiah Wren like that, if we're able to have our cornerbacks play the way they did, man, the potential of this team is something that could have been something of like last year's team, where I think right now they've kind of seen the pieces where they need to align, and the toughness that they showed tonight. Like, there was fight, every time they were getting extra yards, they were keeping their feet moving.
Great point. Yeah, we
Keeping
missed
their
that.
feet
Yeah, they were
moving,
keeping the feet moving. Always positive yards, methodical drives. I mean, think about this. We don't even have time going on. You would have been controlling the clock. I mean, you know, and then if you get that 30-point lead, you got a running clock. It's over, baby. I mean, simple as that. So
It's like everybody's congregating.
yeah, they're kind of
right
getting out of
now.
here. So yeah, but next week though, guys, honestly, we need people to show up. We had a great crowd tonight. Next week, Catholic's going to bring their crowd. You know it.
That's right.
So going to be a battle.
Oh, the Heart of Lonsdale is on here. Beck Hustle.
Nice.
So we want to give a big birthday shout out. August the 9th, Smash Mouth Barbecue, 6659 Oak Ridge Highway. Wear your favorite jersey. You can wear your favorite Miami jersey.
My old damn Morgan. So.
we got the Beck Hustle. Beck Hustle will be celebrating his 50th C Day. 50 years. So come on out, have a good time. I'm going to try to kick it in Lonsdale for a little minute if I can get out there.
Oh, shout out to my Tio Frank, 83 years old today. So shout out to my uncle. So love you, Tio. Just want to give a shout out to him too. So, but thanks for tuning in, guys. 332 Studios to watch the highlights of our commentating of obviously Rebels with a Cause 1324. We'll share this on Facebook and all social media platforms.
And we've got the Facebook Live
and we got the Facebook
will be
Live
on your
too.
page as well.
Awesome.
And I'm tagging you on.
Sweet. So, but guys, I mean, like I said, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, you know it, the cause don't stop when the clock hits zero. Two-Pair, why don't you close us out real quick, baby?
Yeah, man. Also want to give a big shout out to our brother Shane McGee. Want to give a big shout out to Beck's Pressure World out there in Lonsdale. A big supporter of our show, big supporter of Wes, big supporter of me, and also a big shout out to his brother, one of the best players I ever seen play at Fulton and DeWar Shell. RIP. One of the GOATs, if you know high school basketball, and y'all know what he was for me coming up as a young kid, going to West High School, going to Bearden Middle, getting to watch him at a very young age. And really want to thank everybody that tuned in on Rebels with a Cause, on the live stream, on YouTube. We're very thankful to be doing this show. We're very thankful to come to our alma mater and give back. And we say the most valuable resource that we have is time. And can you put that banner for what happens if you can donate money?
Oh yeah, let me do that.
School?
Let me see here. I got it right down here. Let's see here. Yeah, Rebels with a Cause math.
100 parents. If 100 parents donate $30 a day for 365 days, we'd be at $1 million. Think about that. Each parent that is watching this on Rebels with a Cause, on Facebook, on YouTube, think about $30. Just $30. If we had 100 parents donate $30.
Just think what 1,000 people could do.
Think of 1,000 people.
And you don't even have to do it daily. You could do it weekly.
How many kids go to West?
1,428.
1,428. And we just had 100 of you do $30. That's $1 million.
Yep. And just to continue these wonderful facilities for these kids. And real quick, want to give a quick shout out to Miss Kim Castle. King's Chamber, go hit her up if you need a good haircut and a good experience. She made these shirts. She's a big supporter of the show. And also, like you mentioned, volleyball girls, soccer.
Shout out to Jessica Lee. She was on our live tonight.
She was, yeah. Shout out to the girls soccer team, cross country, golf. I mean, honestly, so up to 6 viewers now.
7 viewers.
So 7 viewers.
Shout out to
Lindsay Watkins Lynn, Michael Lynn's wife.
Lynn's wife.
Damn
Michael
right.
Lynn's wife.
So, yeah.
Shout out to Michael Lynn's wife. We know you as Lindsay Watkins Lynn. You're not just Michael Lynn's wife.
That's right. That's right.
She was Michael Lynn's girlfriend.
That's right.
Now it's Michael Lynn's wife.
Former girls soccer player herself here at West, and also got to give it out to our guy Michael Lynn, Ivan Drago, who knocked my ass out. Simple as that when we played ball here. So, but anyway, I hope to get him on as a guest panelist when we talk some NFL football. So
yeah, man. Thank you guys for all pulling up. We got more viewers. Shout out to Lindsay Watkins Lynn. Yeah. Great West Side Lady Rebel. And we really want to thank y'all for spending this time with us. We wanted to do 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah,
just to get some good footage. I see one of the cheerleaders down here, Maya Beeler, down here.
Oh, shout out to Carrie Reeves. Looking good, fellas. Wednesday night, baby. Wednesday night. We need you on. So, yep. Sorry about the technical difficulties this week, but yeah, for sure.
She said, "Stop." We give you love, Liz. We got to give you some love.
Oh, always.
But big shout out to my man Carrie Reeves. Big shout out to Shane. Big shout out to everybody that came on this. Yeah. Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes, talk a little high school football, and we're really passionate about seeing our kids have a way of success on this field.
Absolutely.
So we'll definitely talk to you guys Wednesday night. For the calls, throw your dubs.
Absolutely. It's always about the W. We out.
Great show.
Yeah.
Great